Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Thursday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then Friday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Then it's Williams, then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Kamari in at power forward. And for New Orleans, they've got Kelly Olynyk. He's out there with Zion Williamson. And it's McCollum at point. Well, Coach, we're still very early in the NBA season. When you were coaching, what was your focus around this time?
Early in the season, Brian, really in the entire season, but especially early, you just want to try to be getting better every single night, making the corrections from one night to the next, and just keep growing as a team.
Now here's McCollum. Williamson inside, defended by Avdia. Count the basket.
Well, there's nothing you can do when Zion is at the rim like that. Impossible to move it.
Pass to Williams. Here's Kamari. Williams, a screen on Olynyk. Sharp with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Low block shot. It's tipped. Now here's McCollum. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Williamson. Over Avdia. Hits the jump hook.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. Fires the three. Portland, no good that time either.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
McCollum against Simons. Williamson passes to McCollum. Great D that time from Simons. For Portland, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside, Williams. Pass to Kamari. From 13. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
Simons, no good. That would have tied it.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Olynyk finds Williamson. McCollum with it, defended by Avdia. To the middle. Here's Misi, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's more than capable of running an offense. McCollum is a combo guard who you trust with the ball.
McCollum against Simons. True on the 14-footer.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Hawkins, the pass to McCollum. Elbow shot on the way, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, McCollum really can hit from anywhere. He's got every move.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The fourth spot held by the Pelicans.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Sharp. Here's the pick. Off with the layup. The Pelicans lead by 4. Williamson passes to McCollum. Here's Misi. Williamson outside. And out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here's Simons. Outside Sharp. Simons against McCollum. Goes up at the elbow. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Sharp. Simons got his second bucket on the night. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Now here's Avdia. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And that'll tie this game up.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Here's Hawkins, guarded by Sharp. Hawkins, the pass to McCollum. Fires, top of the key. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Avdia passes to Williams. Now Sharp. Simons, left side. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shape and Sharp, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Well, Stan, he was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
And the Blazers making a change here. Grant's checked in. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Avdia passes to Sharp. Rebounded by New Orleans. Misi's got 4 rebounds now.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Hawkins, the pass to Olynyk. To the wing, right side. Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Grant. Good on the shot.
It's not often. Hawkins will take these mid-range looks when they come his way.
Now here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Pass to Simons. From behind the arc. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans dance team.
checked in for Zion Williamson.
For your Pelicans You Dance Team. Give it up one more time for your Pelicans. Make some noise.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 3. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. McCollum's got 5.
Well, no doubt McCollum is dangerous from distance.
Outside Sharp. Back to Simons. McCollum with a steal. Pass to Brown. Six to shoot. Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk. Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Simons against McCollum. Shoots over Grant. Deflected! And he recovers it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Takes it inside. And misses it off the right side of the rim. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. They set the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the
Shoots from the baseline. Hawkins can't get it to go. Portland leading. Sharp passes to Simons. Back to Sharp. Grant outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Hawkins. Guarded by Sharp. 4-3. Hawkins can't get it to go. For Portland, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Simons passes to Grant. Outside Sharp. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. One guy here this evening, Shaedon Sharp. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
Group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Avdia. Thibault, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Henderson in for Simons. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Alvarado. Williamson looking around. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Grant outside. Pass to Henderson. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Just 4 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
3 points.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Trailblazers. They're up 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Zion Williamson out there with Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Bruce Brown. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Williamson misses.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Pass to Kamari. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
That one drops 4.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Defensive foul. Jeremy Grant. First personal foul.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for New Orleans, number 17. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
They get it back. Klingon. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Klingon's got his first bucket in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson Earl. And here's Brown. He's covered by Grant. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Kamari. Trailblazers lead by 8. Here's Henderson. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
to Alvarado. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brown passes to Williamson. So good down low. Williamson.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Henderson. There's the drive. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. BA?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach form, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed, all the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
No good on the second free throw. And last year, Coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their second most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round, and that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
6 on the shot clock. Hawkins, the pass to Williamson. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Here's Grant. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 12-point Portland lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Hawkins. It's Brown on the wing. Williamson outside. Tries a three. And again, no good by New Orleans. Portland leading by 12. Here's Thibault. No made baskets yet. Pass to Henderson. Here's Kamare, covered by Williamson. 16 feet out. Grant's shot is off.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Brown against Grant. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Klingon. And again, New Orleans no good.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
To the paint. Here's Henderson. Off target with a jump hook.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Greg.
Yeah, BA, he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Williamson. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, with the trade of Damian Lillard in 2023, Portland was headed in a new direction.
Yeah, Brian, they really decided to go young, added a top 3 pick in Scoot Henderson. They've been piling up young talent in the Rose City, and now it's all about development. Those players have got to get better. They've got to get good habits. They've just got to continue to grow.
And so Grant nails them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. And they double up Williamson. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Releases. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Olynyk's got his first points of the night.
Not just a low post threat, Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
Here's Simons, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And you gotta show us your best move. Let's go. Man, look at the move. Let's go. To the beat.
Checked in for the Pelicans. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Messi. Here's Hawkins, guarded by Sharp. McCollum outside. Here's Hawkins. Clock at 6. Inside. Stolen by Sharp. Simons, right side. And stolen by Brown. McCollum on the wing. He's got 5. Misi's shot is good. Misi's got his second basket of the night.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Pass to Kamari. Williams with the screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
First one falls, and New Orleans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Misi. Here's Hawkins. Olynyk with a screen on Avdia. Here's Hawkins. Defended by Avdia. A nice shot by Hawkins.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Simons outside. Williams with it. Outside Sharp. Simons outside. Rebounded by New Orleans. Misi's got 8 rebounds in the game. Sharp against McCollum.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Tries to break his ice. Sharp grabs the miss. Trailblazers lead by 11. With some arc. And yep, it's good. Sharp's got 8 points. 1:43 left in the first half. Here's Hawkins. Over Avdia. Hawkins can't get it to go.
And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
Sharp, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Simons. Oh, swiped away. Outside Sharp. Nails it from 3. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
There's 42 seconds left in the second. Now Alvarado. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. McCollum outside. Screen by Olynyk to halt the run. Avdia pulls it in.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Here's Simons. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's Portland. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. All right, let's get it on the shot. Oh, someone cut the window open. One more time, a round of applause, Brian.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Trailblazers.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Here's Hawkins. So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Then there's Robert Williams. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 4. McCollum against Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Olynyk with a screen on Sharp. Here's Hawkins. Good D by Sharp. Portland leading by 20. Here's Simons. And so the ball's out of bounds. Olynyk touched it last. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And so here's Portland. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Hawkins. Back to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Here's Hawkins. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Sharp finds Simons. Pass to Avdia. Outside Sharp. Up and over McCollum. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Sharp's got 15.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Here's Misi. Williams defending. For 3, McCollum sends it home from 3-point land. Give him 8 points now.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Williamson outside. Wing shot on the way. Sharp grabs the miss.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Pass to Kamari. Back to Sharp. The Pelicans pull it in. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. McCollum outside. Here's Misi. Williams defending. For 3, McCollum. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Pass to Williams. It's Avdia on the wing. Covered by Williamson. Simons outside. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Simons got 16 points.
And the response, Simons saying right back at you.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Yeah, baby, it's time. It's time to get loud. For all my fans out there, we about to get hyped with the Pelicans Hype Squad. Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud. It's t-shirt time. Let's go ahead and make some noise.
McCollum on the wing. Pass to Hawkins. And there's a pick. 4 on the clock. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Hard to get over that near 7-foot frame of Olenek.
McCollum looks around. Pass to Williamson. Over Avdia. That's good from Williamson on the assist by McCollum. Williamson's got 9.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. checked in for Olynyk. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. In the third spot, the Pelicans.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Trailblazers lead by 20. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
Well, even though he plays with a scorer's mindset, you can put McCollum in a playmaking role. He gives you options.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. Portland leading by 19. Now here's Simons. He's got 16. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Portland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
Pass to Kamari. And here's Simons. Fires for three. Misi grabs the board.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Williamson passes to McCollum. Driving in. Yep, that one goes. McCollum's got 14 points for the game.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
McCollum against Simons. Pass to Sharp. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sharp's got 7 points for the quarter.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
McCollum against Simons. Now here's McCollum. The D's right on him. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Kamari. Kamari's got 4 rebounds now. Portland leading by 19. Pass to Sharp. Unloads. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
For 3, McCollum knocks it down from distance. McCollum's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Now, coming to the floor, put your hands together for your Pelican Breaker.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Walker comes in for Kamara. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Henderson in for Simons. Trailblazers lead by 16. Henderson scanning the floor. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Henderson's got 9.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
To the wing on the left. McCollum against Henderson. McCollum on the left side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hawkins. There's the 3. And no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Avdia uses the glass on the layup. Avdia's got his first points in this one.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
To the left side wing. Here's Hawkins. Hits a three-pointer.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Pass to Klingon. Grant against Brown. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
Outside, Brown. 1:11 left in the third. Portland with a rebound. Avdia, right side. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Robinson Earl. Walker covering. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Henderson. Trailblazers lead by 21. Pass to Avdia. Back to Henderson. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brown looking around. Here's Robinson Earl. Just 5 to shoot. Brown against Grant. No good on the 3.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Trailblazers lead by 21. They've got Jose Alvarado. Jeremiah Robinson Earl is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Bruce Brown. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, Grant getting more confident from deep.
The Pelicans shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Brown finds Williamson. Knocked loose. Now the Blazers on the move. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Outside, Brown. And they're on the run. Klingon. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
6 to shoot. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Williamson. It's stolen by Thibault. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Henderson outside. Williamson against Thibault. On the wing, Grant. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And when Grant gets to the rim like that, you can't help but foul him.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Hawkins is checked in for Robinson Earl. Rupert, he's checked in for Portland. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, this guy's a classic example of hard work paying off. Jeremy Grant has developed into a very impactful player.
Pass to Hawkins. Now Alvarado, defended by Henderson. Here's Hawkins. Looking to end the run. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Rupert. He takes it in. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Hawkins. And there's the rejection.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
Got a hand on it. Williamson with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And he can't get the first one. Murray's checked in for Rupert. And the second free throw is good. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Klingon. And here's Grant. This one for 3. They kick it out to Murray. Now here's Henderson. Picked by Murray. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Klingon's shot is off. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Robinson Earl's checked in for New Orleans. Finea, he's checked in for Portland. So it's Portland now. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Grant's shot is off.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
To the inside. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Hawkins, covered by Thibault. And there's a 3-second violation. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Alvarado outside. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Back to Robinson Earl. Oh, they get a hand on it. Thibault with a steal. Down low. Here's Henderson. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Alvarado outside. Here's Robinson Earl. He's covered by Grant. Thibault with a steal. Grant outside with the drive. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Rupert, he's checked in for Banton.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
Ooh, that one misses for Grant. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Here's Rupert. Pass to Klingon. Henderson with it. McCollum covering. Henderson misses.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Outside Olynyk. McCollum outside. He drops it from range. McCollum's got 15 points in just the second half.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Grant with a screen on McCollum. Here's Henderson. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
McCollum on the wing, defended by Henderson. From the right block, it's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Rupert. Henderson with it, guarded by Olynyk. Now Henderson. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
Number 24, Chris Murray.
And so here's Portland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Hawkins, the pass to Olynyk. will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Pass to Misi. And here's McCollum. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. Portland with a rebound. Now here's Henderson. Outside Thibault. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the 2 areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
The 3rd pick in 2023, Henderson anointed as a franchise piece, but he took his lumps in year 1, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy has the athleticism and the skill, but there's so much to learn in terms of decision-making. This guy's going to be a very good player. Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Murray. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
First one falls for him.
And you look at Zion. His combination of size, speed, and strength can be extremely difficult for a defense to have to deal with.
Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Williamson hits them both.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
There's a screen. Inside, here's Klingon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And one look at Donovan Klingon, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Walker against Olynyk. Pass to Hawkins. It's intercepted. Henderson against Williamson. Up top, Henderson.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Pass to Messi. They set a pick to the inside, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The combo guard skills of McCollum. Not just a scorer, he's also a more than capable passer.
Henderson with it. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Shaedon Sharpe.